Good morning, everyone. Today is day 11. I'm not forget about this because yesterday I was delusional because I said this was day 12 or day 13. This was day 11. Okay, this is no rules, this is no game plan because I wanted to talk about you the serious problem. It was not serious problem, it was delusional what if topic. Okay, before we start about the journey about the topic here, let's just evaluate um, yesterday our speech. First of all, I um, too much about pausing every single sentences. It was really awkward, and I know that pausing somehow or um, somehow be a good um, technique or methods. But if you're too much to that, it seems like very awkward, right? So yeah, that was very um, big mistakes, I think, because I'm still learning and pausing at every sentences. It was very normal for me, but this day I want to reduce of that, and I want to talk about serious, and I want to talk a bit of fast rhythm. The second one is just like, aduh, I forgot about that one. Um, ah, my voice is not clear at all. So this day I want to make clear pronunciation to make you understand or to make me more comfortable. So yeah, that's the evaluation yesterday. So I hope this video is not evaluation, not a game plan, not a rules today. I'm sorry, my voice is like very raspy because yeah, I recently just wake up because you know morning is the best way to filming this video because no one is here, no distraction, just focus on this video. Alright, let's talk about the serious problem. This is kind of delusional and sort of imagination, but yeah, the topic here, what if Thanos is click his finger? I want to talk about two direction and that was completely opposite each other. So we've been told that Thanos is a wrong person. He was symbolized by Marvel Cinematic Universe by the bad villain ever in his entirely series right now. But I want to tell to you, what if Thanos was right and what if Thanos was false? What if Thanos was right? Yeah, nowadays world is was very crazy. Like most of the people, as you can see in the internet, some of them deviated in the rule of the world. Like they were use the false light in his own path. And it was very ironic that God created a religion that it guides you to be a good human being or normal or usual human being. I don't care that human had a more of religion like Islam, Christian, etc. It doesn't matter as long you had a religion of yourself, as long you had a heart, a kind heart of your heart. It doesn't matter you had a diversity about that. I am Muslim, so I've been taught about everything deviated, everything wrong, false, true, etc. And LGBTQ is the manufacturer of this video, because I don't know why people is really strict about that. Because the ironic ways LGBTQ is the wrong. Yes, it was wrong. It was completely wrong. You're not excused about that. But why people defending about that? Like God created just only two genders, male and female. So what? When you try to transform your gender, you are trying to attack your God. You are trying to be opposites of your God. It was kind of ironic, right? It was really, really ironic. So that's the first factor. The second factor is was I live in Indonesia. You can see the fact the government in here it's really, really bad, because many people in middle and low economic, they had fighting to at least survive on his life, to at least their family breathe of this country, at least they had welfare on his life. But instead of rectify about or enhance government, enhance society, enhance um, well-being of human being, they are just richer his internal government. I don't know, their priority is gonna suck, and they I don't know, I cannot describe it because it's too much bad thing on them. I know some of them is amplify his country, but average of them you can see in the news. It was really make people in Indonesia angry about that. So that's why when Thanos clicked his finger, he was kinda right. Because nowadays war is really, really bad ways. They're trying to be a true light, but in a wrong direction. They seems it was right, but in the rules, in their religion, in their path, it was completely false. That's why when Thanos clicked his finger, bad person is disappear. When he clicked his finger, somehow the bad things on the news, the bad things on the government in Indonesia, or the bad things and the bad person in the war is disappear. I think the war make a peace that day. But what if Thanos just click his finger but make kind people, change maker people disappear too, and world that day surrounded by worst person? That was a hell scenario, because the kind of person mark as minorized people. We just rely on hope that is not a hope in that day. When worse people surround you, you might be thinking you are a um, strong foundation of your life, but the community will change you. They change you in the wrong direction. That's the bad thing if Thanos click his finger. But if Thanos click his finger according to a bad person, according to worst person who disappearing day, I think the world will be peace again. Because I don't know what if the next 5 years this day will be, because LGBTQ right now it was being normalized by people, and government right now, especially Indonesia, is really worst thing, and the world right now like war, and yeah, many of them is not welfare at all. They choose fighting for breed instead breathing instead of breathing of life. They're just surviving for at least breed, like in Palestine. They're fighting for his life, like in um yeah, like in like that. I forget that one, namely ketimpangan in English language. I forget that one, so I need to memorize again. Welfare, welfare is really really good. Rely on, I must mm, rely on, and etc. like that. I must be make sentences in that word. Okay. Anyway, that's a main topic here. I'm sorry my voice is kinda raspy because yeah, I just wake up. I hope in the next day I will be evaluate many things. I hope in the next day my speaking English language will be clearer, will be fast rhythm, because right now you can see my English language is gonna slow rhythm, but next day, next day, I will promise to you my English language will be better than this. So I hope you are evaluate this time, and yeah, see you in the next day 12. See ya.